So Joselyn, R. Kelly's girlfriend, just responded to her parents that said that they still don't have no communication with her since he took her. Okay, y'all. So y'all, welcome to the channel. Please like, share, subscribe if you like the video, and thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all, and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some it's not, and the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Y'all remember I did the video the other day, and I was telling y'all that Joselyn, her parents came back out, and they were like, he don't need to get out of there because he still haven't returned Joselyn to them and all of this stuff. I'm gonna say this, y'all, and I'm saying this in R. Kelly's defense, okay, y'all. They knew R. Kelly. They knew who he was when they brought their daughter to him in the first place. They knew who he was when they left their daughter with him in the first place. See, sometimes, everything is not always what it's going to seem like it's going to turn out to be. Sometimes you can be, thinking, and this was my personal opinion, they thought that they were going to hit it big. They were going to hit it big. They were going to push her to R. Kelly. R. Kelly was going to turn her into Aaliyah, I guess. I don't even know, but is there something wrong with their ears? Because I'm going to just say this. When this whole thing first came out, and they were telling us that the reason why that they let her be around R. Kelly was because he was going to help her with her singing career and this and that and this. And I was expecting her to be able to blow. I'm just saying, y'all. I was expecting her to at least have some talent. But when she started singing, she sounded like me, y'all. And I can't sing. All right? She sounded horrible, y'all. She sounded horrific. It's only so much R. Kelly could do in the first place. Well, in the first place. It was like they were in denial. They act like if their singing career don't work out, at least being around R. Kelly, maybe she'll get some connections to be on TV or whatever. I don't know. It was all about fame and all of that stuff. And this is the same family that was trying to start a reality show, and none of this stuff worked, I guess. I didn't keep up with them, but none of this stuff that I know of worked for them. They were trying everything to get their name in lights so they could be famous. If being famous ain't what it's all cracked up to be, we see that now. Y'all see how these celebrities is going out. They're going out bad. Okay? She's almost 30 years old now. And she's still sticking by R. Kelly. And he's been locked up. They can't keep blaming R. Kelly at this point. Okay, y'all? This is somebody that was sick of their parents, y'all. She didn't like them, and a lot of people was dragging her parents. They were saying that they were trying to just use their kids to get famous. Right after she, not to me, and this is my personal opinion. Not only was they pushing this daughter to him, but they was pushing their other daughter out to try to get her famous too, because she looks just like Joselyn. They were trying everything in their power to see if some money gonna come in somewhere. We gonna put them around the right people, and we gonna get our daughters famous. And instead of getting them famous, you lost her. You lost her. At this point, you cannot blame R. Kelly. She don't want to have anything to do with y'all, and she just came forward and said she wants nothing to do with her mother and her father. She's done with them. They're talking about how their father passed away, and she didn't even go to her grandpa's funeral. All kind of stuff they said. But I think Joselyn did had enough of them, y'all. Enough. And anytime that there is, clearly this child is, and I'm gonna say I'm still gonna say she's somewhat brainwashed because she's young. She's pretty. She got her whole life ahead of her. Okay. And she's been waiting on R. Kelly for like 6 years He's been locked up and running back and forth to see him in prison and move close to him so that she can go see him. This child has to wake up one day and say, she tired of this mess. Okay, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna play the audio of her and her parents in a second. But I want to say this really, really quick. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. My sinus is a mess. I want to say this really, really quickly. And I don't know if y'all noticed this, but I'm noticing this right now too. And this is the sad part about this situation. Okay, y'all? I'm going to blow this picture up just a little bit so y'all can look at Jocelyn's face. Y'all tell me what y'all see in Jocelyn's face. Joselyn looks sick, y'all. She looks sick. Now, I'm hoping that she didn't just lost weight because she might want to slim it down. I'm hoping that. But we all know that R. Kelly like his girls kind of thick, okay, y'all? So I'm hoping and praying that he ain't gave this girl something that she can't get rid of. Okay, y'all? I'm just going to put it out there. There are so many rumors about him in that prison, booed up with other prisoners, other people that got out of jail and did post and said that R. Kelly was doing this and R. Kelly was doing that. R. Kelly is, booed up with one of the, most ruthless persons in the prison and all of this stuff. And he is his side piece and all of this stuff. Everybody been talking about all the rumors that's been going around about R. Kelly in that prison. And if that's the case, and she's running back and forth up there to that prison and this and that and that and this, this is sad. Because this man is mingling and tingling allegedly with other men. And she called herself, asked R. Kelly to marry her, y'all. And she is like she's in some kind of fantasy world that he's going to come home and they're going to live happily ever after. R. Kelly has 31 years, y'all. 31 years is a long time to be waiting on somebody. And I'm wondering now, is she just that in love with him? Excuse me, y'all. Is she just that in love with this guy? Or is she just holding on to the last bit of famous person that she probably would ever date in her life? Is she just going all out because she wants to be Mrs. R. Kelly and just have that name and she's doing whatever she needs to do it? I mean, if R. Kelly really wanted to marry this girl, they would have been married. He's been in prison for 6 years. And she says she runs up to the prison every weekend to see him. Y'all, it couldn't be me. Ain't no way in the world I'm about to run to a prison every weekend. Move to where you at and all of this stuff. And if R. Kelly really, really wanted to marry her, he would have married her already, y'all. You can get married in the prison. He would have married her already. He would have married her just for the simple fact that he could have conjugal visits with her. I don't know if they do it in the federal. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comment sections. My thug thizzles. But I don't know. But if that's the case, wouldn't he have married you just so he can mingle tangle with you still? And everybody else to kind of turn their back on him? She has to wake up on her own sooner or later. She looks tired. She looks sick. This is what I see when I see Joselyn. And I still feel like, there are people around her that's probably from R. Kelly's camp. They're still helping, her get by and everything and be around R. Kelly. So at this point, I ain't telling people to give up on their child, but she's not a child anymore. And she has been fighting y'all for years. It's been 10 years now. To the point right now, we're tired of seeing their faces now. Okay, y'all? Now, I want y'all to listen to what she just said to... Well, I'm going to play them first, and then I'll play what she had to say back to them. Okay, y'all? Hi, everyone. So let's keep going. My name is Joycelyn Savage.
We try to reach out to Joselyn when my father passed. We have to always reach out through his camp, Robert Sylvester's camp. And the same time that we had to reach out to his camp through my father, the same way we did, the same way this time from Joselyn's mother. No response whatsoever. It's time up for that. It's just time out for all that. She needs to come.
Joseph, we need to hear from you directly.
Absolutely.
We've always heard through third-party information. And we were able to hear from her directly without what I call prison calls, where the calls are scripted and they are known to be scripted.
Everybody wants to say she's wrong. Let me hear from a grown woman. I want to hear from my daughter. That's what I want to hear from. I want to hear from a third party. I want to hear exactly from Joycelyn Savage. Period.
And we would like to have a one-on-one discussion with you as a family.
Listen, Robert is locked up. All these enablers need to move aside. Joycelyn, I need to see you at the we'll try to reach out to Joycelyn when my father passed. We have to always reach out through his camp, Robert Sylvester's camp. And the same time that we had to reach out to his camp through my father, the same way we did, the same way this time from Joselyn's mother. No response whatsoever. It's time up for that. It's just time out for all that. She needs to come.
Joseph, we need to hear from you.
Hi everyone, my name is Joycelyn Savage. I'm 29 years old and I'll be 30 next month. I just want to come out here shortly to let you guys know that I am not a victim. I've been with Robert for 10 years. He has been incarcerated for 6 years and I have seen him every weekend for the past 6 years. Just 3 years ago I proposed to Robert and he said yes. And we are planning on getting married.
I have to pause this for a second. She said just 3 years ago, I asked him to marry me. This is what she's saying, y'all. 3 years ago, she asked R. Kelly, who's facing 31 years, to marry her. Young, pretty girl, woman rather. And he said yes, but he still haven't married her in 3 years. Okay, y'all. At this point, this child is a little bit delusional. I'm just gonna put it out there, y'all. Okay. Sometimes people got some screws missing. Sometimes people have been brainwashed, and I don't know what it's gonna take to get her out of it because it's been 10 years now, and she's still hanging in there, y'all. She's still hanging in there. The other girl then went and lived her best life. She's out here doing everything and everybody out the country working and all kind of stuff. And now, y'all, Joselyn is still there waiting. I don't know what she's trying to prove, but I'm gonna say this: she looks sick, y'all. She looks sick. And if you all want to go look at the video, go to IG, the Shade Room, and go check the video out. She's talking and she looks bad. She looks bad, y'all. Her eyes look sunk back in her head. Her face is really, really skinny. You can see bones in her. You know, you can just see her bones. Like, it's... Y'all, I got a feeling she's sick. And this could be one of the reasons why she's not going home. She could be embarrassed. She probably done got some mess from R. Kelly. And she probably taking some, pharmacy stuff to keep herself going. But she looks sick, y'all. She looks like she got something, y'all. That's what she looks like to me. And if she got something, she got it before he went to jail, because I don't think she ain't had no conjugal visits if she ain't married to him already. So she can't have none. And he ain't getting no special privileges in that jail, because you already see what he going through. Okay, y'all? But 3 years ago, she asked him to marry her, and he said yes, and they still have not gotten married. I just want y'all to pay attention to that.
And having a family, and I'm very excited about that. But anyways, I just want to come out here and let you guys know to please do not believe the lies that my mother and father are coming out here saying about me and Robert. I am not held against my will. I am not a sex slave. I am not brainwashed or any of those crazy lies that were told on me. And I just want Robert to get the righteous justice that he deserves, because he deserves to be free. Enough is enough. I'm tired, and he's tired as well. So I just want you guys to continue to please pray for him. I'm praying for him. I believe that he will be out soon. Hi.
And she looked like she went and got some type of lip filler on her lip too. Like, you get the little lip filler in the top lip, but look like she got that as well. So if she wouldn't have had that, she really would have looked even more sicker than she look right now, y'all. I think she's delusional. She is in denial that R. Kelly is gonna even get up out of there. She's in denial. R. Kelly committed crimes, and he's gonna be in there probably until his time is up. And the only way that he maybe get some special privileges, he might do 20 years, and they might feel sorry for him. But I doubt it, y'all. This is federal. He might have to do those whole 30 years. I'm just saying, 31. This is crazy. This is crazy, y'all. Okay, this child look like she is going through it. She's going through it. People in the comments are saying, since you were 19, baby, you're a victim. Somebody says the lights ain't on and nobody darn show ain't home. Yeah, it's like talking to the wall. Sometimes it's like talking to the wall to people when you talk to them. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Sometimes you have to just let people just, do them. You know what I'm saying? And I said this, I say this all the time. When it comes to family, that's a touchy situation. Okay? Only thing that you can do is wish them the best sometimes. And you will drive yourself crazy worrying about everybody else. Okay? It amazes me that her daddy is still acting like she is the same age she was when she left. They knew what R. Kelly was about when they brought their child to him in the first place. They knew to help her with her talent. Look what he did to Aaliyah. Okay, y'all? Look what he did to her. Look what he did to other people before her. They knew who R. Kelly was. They knew what he was about. Did they think they was going to just get some kind of scandal going and they were just going to sue him and get money out of him? This is what happens when you call yourself trying to be slick. And now your baby don't want to have nothing to do with you whatsoever. She's gone. And she don't want nothing to do with these people. She act like she can't stand them. And the crazy part, she don't miss her siblings. She don't miss her little sister or nothing. She don't want to talk. That's crazy to me. When they, her little sister said they used to be close. Now, it's a difference if you wasn't close to certain family members. But when you are close to family members and somebody just walk away from you like that, and you be like, you have to throw your hands up and be like, okay, if this is what you want, and let them go about their business. Wish them the best. But just go about your business if you can't work, if family can't get along. This right here is crazy. But listen to the rest of what she got to say, y'all.
I have hope, and just, you guys, please, just do not believe lies, because enough is enough. It's been 6 years, and I'm just tired. I choose not to call my mother and father because I do not want to talk to them. I have a cell phone, and I choose not to call them. So I'm a grown woman, and if I decide not to call them, that's my choice. And it is what it is. So once again, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm in love, and I'm good. So thank you guys for listening. Have a great day. Bye.
Now, I don't know if she's so happy. She don't look happy. It look like the whole smile is forced. Y'all go look at it, please. Go to the Shade Room on IG, and she look like she's forcing a smile. She don't look happy. Now, where she's staying at or wherever she's taking this doing this video from, it looked like the place is a nice place. The background or whatever, where she's staying at. So I don't think that she's probably wanting for anything or whatever. But I'm just wondering how she's getting by right now, because R. Kelly is broke. They taking every dime from him that they get. Every dime. All of his money is going toward his victims that he get. The court takes his money off his books. When fans put money on his books, they take it from him and they give it to his victims, and they only leave him with some crumbs. Okay, who's taking care of her? Is she working? Like, what is going on with this child? Because she looks bad, y'all. She looks bad. She got a Robert t-shirt on, her Robert chain on. Her whole world is Robert. And it's sad that he won't just let her go, because he know that he's not getting out of there. He knows he's not getting out of there, y'all. Okay? And like I said, when I did the numbers on R. Kelly is, I doubt he make it out of that prison. I'm just being completely honest with y'all. I doubt it if you go by the numbers. Okay? This is not coming from me. This is coming from Gematria. And now, majority of the time when I do Gematria, the numbers be on point, y'all. They really do. So, I doubt he make it out of there. I doubt it. And she's going to be there wasted all of these years of her life running back and forth to the prison with him. And when he walks away from that window, he goes back to his cell or whatever, and he's booed up with another man. And this ain't the first time we done heard that R. Kelly swing that route. Before he went to prison, they said that he had, little boy toys too. So I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. Like, what the world is going on here? For real, for real. A little bit of time, I can see you wait on somebody, but not no long time, like no 30 years. I just don't see it. It just don't make no sense, especially at her age. If an older woman want to wait have something to do, I guess. I don't know. If somebody go to prison and you did this and that, this. But her age, she is wasting her poor life waiting on R. Kelly right now. And it's sad to see this. But not only is she in denial, but her parents are in denial, y'all. Her parents. And they're just trying to, especially the daddy. He's so aggressive toward her. And you got to come home now. Back in the days, we understood when you were acting like this. But she's almost 30. She says she got her own phone. She choose not to call you all. She don't want to have anything to do with you all. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. It just don't make sense. It really don't. It's just like one of her, if and I ain't trying to throw no salt, but if one of her parents passed, it's like, oh, your daddy gone or your mama gone, you gotta come to the. If she don't want anything to do with you all, then what can you do but go to live your life? Because I kind of feel it. Even if she did come around them, they still wouldn't get along. This is how I feel about the situation. Because sometimes when families just don't get along, they don't get along. Even, I don't care how much you miss them. They come around, everything can be going smooth, and then all of a sudden, things go left. And people don't want to be held accountable for why things go left, and they don't want to, step up to the plate and be like, oh, it was my fault, I should have did this or that. It's like you going, we're walking into a wall, and you can't get through to some people. And when you can't get through to some people, it's because they don't want things to work out. They don't want things to work out. They like things the way they are, but they pretend like, oh, this person, da-da-da-da. No, the daddy is too aggressive, y'all. He really is. And it's time for him to stop treating her like she's still young, a little one, and start treating her like a woman and talk to her like a woman. It's time to stop this mess. He is still acting the same way, and this ain't worked in 10 years. Do you really think that this is going to work now and she's even older? She couldn't stand y'all when she was younger. And now that she's older, you're still coming the same way. It's just instead of telling her, you can, this is your life, live your life. We just miss you or whatever. Can you just call? Sometimes we don't even want to talk about R. Kelly anymore. Because I'm going to just tell y'all this. I think that Joselyn, and this is my personal opinion, I don't know how she feel really. But I think she blames them for R. Kelly going to jail. I think she blames them for the love of her life being locked up. And she don't see that he did anything wrong. And she blames her parents that he's away from her. This is how she feels. And she's taking it out on them that R. Kelly is locked up. She's not thinking about, what he did to Aaliyah and them. What he did to these other girls and all of these tapes that he got caught with, getting on the airplane and all this stuff. She's not thinking about all of that stuff. That don't even cross her mind whatsoever. She is just waiting on that phone to ring, just like Rashawn. Every time Blueface call her, she waiting about a phone. But that stuff is not all it's cracked up to be. Okay, you can, put everything into a person when they locked up and they get out, and it's a whole different story. Okay, a lot of these guys that's locked up, they talking to more than one female, telling them the same story that they telling you. They talking to, it's just, this is how they are. And she's not, it seems like she's not really developed in the mind. I'm just saying, y'all, it's a lot of that goes on. But some people have to make their mistakes on their own. They don't want to listen. And sooner or later, the only thing you can do for her is pray for her and hope that sooner or later that she wakes up from this spell that she's under. Because right now, I think she's just brainwashed, and it's sad. It really is. But anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.